I hope. But good morning. I forgot that my microphone was in the other room where we do Squez and I's both stream. But thank you, Jace, for being first. How are we today? We are going to be making some doggy and kitty Valentines, which if you have enough points on Twitch, you can redeem, and I will send you one once we're done. Hi, Taco. How are you? You want to come here? If you come here, they can see your head. But if you lay here, it'll be easier for me to craft. Let me know if you can hear the music, if it's too loud. Let me know if you can hear me, because apparently I'm not brilliant in that. Yay, thank you for the redemption of second. We got little kitty right here. He's gonna help us make some of these kitties. I need to find nozzles. There's one. And it's cleaned out. Anyway, how are we today? How was your weekend? Is today Wednesday? Today's Wednesday already. So how is the first half of your week? One piece of hair being weird. What are we up to today? When are we streaming next? What games are we playing? Tell me everything. So we're gonna be making, I'm doing good. We haven't done much, not much out of the normal. But anyway, I am going to be making some of these Valentines. So if you have enough points on Twitch, you can redeem one. Every month I make cards. So even if you don't have enough points for this month or this time, you can redeem them when you do, and I'll send you whatever the current theme is. But for right now, they're Valentines, and they are going to be shaped like cats and dogs. And they're going to be in different colors. So I don't know exactly what colors. But I thought maybe I could do a couple with like one of these books so that the cat, like the orange cat, could be pumpkins or something fun. You know what I mean? So I thought maybe we'd look through one of these kind of books that I have and see if we could do like a texture on the cat. As you see, this cat is textured. Hi, Jays. How are you? Thank you for redeeming first. Sorry, LeoBear gets the attention. So we got the Cricut cam. I think I need to tilt it a little bit, but I'll do that when I stand up. But we are going to be making these cats and dogs today for your little Valentines. They all hold a little heart, which looks like this. Let me get rid of that. Which looks like, oops. Which looks like this, but it unfolds and then you can write some sort of message inside, which I think is going to be so fun. Because depending on who it is, like if you redeemed one, then I could write a special note in there, but when the cat's just holding it, you just see, or the dog is just holding it, you just see the heart. So we are going to be doing these little cats and dogs. I have them in separate colors. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be making a green. This green always reminds me of Frankenstein, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna be making a green dog. It just helps it so that I know what colors, or to do a different color, because the Cricut doesn't know what color you are cutting, you know. So you can make it could be a green background when you go to hit make, but you could use this paper. It would never know. This rainbow paper. I actually thought I would do this rainbow paper for all of the collars. I don't know. We'll see how that looks. If it doesn't look good, then we'll pivot. But collars usually don't match the animals. They match the personality of the owner. Or in this case, because LeoBear gets himself into scrapes, his is just a breakaway one because sometimes he comes home without a collar. So we can't, I don't want to use one that's not a breakaway one in case he gets hurt. You'll be streaming Sims this afternoon or Ark. Do you like Ark? I'm not a shooter person. I played Fortnite for a while, but I'm not a good Fortnite person either. Okay. So yeah, we are going to be making these cute little cats and dogs. So I'm going to go over to Cricut. We have them all set up in the colors that we kind of have an idea for. Like I said, we're gonna just kind of cut one out at a time and see what happens. Like I said, I was gonna use these. I just thought about it. The backgrounds are different colors. Like the background, the front is pretty, the back is white. So I don't know if that'll work, but I mean, it's still the back of the card. You're not supposed to be looking there. So we'll see when that time comes. But I'm going to come over here and hit make. And then, so this is the white cat with the white face for the black and white cat. Or the gray and white cat, I can't remember. I usually try to make one that looks similar to LeoBear. And that's the one I send to my niece. So I'm just going to go through and see if any of these pages, like this, if I hold shift, it can be closer, and so can this, so it doesn't use as much paper. Just little tricks of the trade. I'll look at comments in 1 second. I need to charge some device. This is gonna be on this rainbow paper, at least to start. We'll see. I think I'm gonna put it this way. So I need to change this so let's do 11 by 11. Since it doesn't matter, it's not gonna cut down this far anyway. It's going to just stay up here, but that way I have the width, because that's all I really need. Again, it doesn't know the paper that you put in there. This I'm trying to adjust. The skinnier ones are the cat ones, and the heavier, like the thicker ones, are the dog ones. So I don't want all the cat ones to be the same color and vice versa. So let's just take a second here and adjust. Oh, whoops. I need another cat one. But I think that since the way the rainbow goes, I'll be able to match them up with the colors of the animals that I am making. So they look like little smiles. Okay. You love dinosaurs? I made a dinosaur card on stream like 2 years ago. It was so cute. Okay. This we don't need because it was my template. Brown eyes. Little hands. Again, we're just adjusting things. I also love dinosaurs, don't get me wrong, and dragons, and anything lizardy. But yeah, we're just gonna adjust these things so they cut closer together. It also takes less time because if you think about it, if it starts cutting here and then has to go all the way over here, it takes travel time. I wonder if these could actually fit here. Yeah. Look at all that space I'm saving. I'm just going to move this down just a tad. It looks a little bit weird, but it works. So I'm just... Yeah, I like dragons and lots of bugs and all those things that everybody else are like, ew. No, that's my favorite. I think all the cats are gonna have the same color eyes. And all the dogs are basically gonna have all black eyes, I think. Okay, I'm trying to speed this along, I'm sorry. But this is Cricut Design Space. I have a Cricut Maker, like the original, and I love it, but ooh, let's see, let's move this down just a hair. The Design Space, the software that they give you, is not great. Even though they're like the #1. Okay, we're gonna hit make and see what we get. Or hit continue. Okay, so I'm using heavier cardstock. So I'm gonna hit, even though it says medium, if you do a test cut, we know that last week it worked if I use this medium cardstock. It also matters. Oh, you're not even seeing any of this. It also matters what paper you're using, how old your blade is. But I'm going to use that setting, and then I always do more. And then we can go back to the Crickety thing. But yeah, we love dinosaurs here too, and Pokemon, and anything from Mushroom Kingdom. Whatever those animals are. Okay, so we are going to start with I'm gonna do the little pieces, like the black and white ones, last, so they can stay on the mat and stick to the mat. So let's see. This is the dog. I'm gonna do I guess the dog first. Sorry, LeoBear. So I was gonna do 2 shades of pink because my niece is pink, is a girl. I almost said my niece is pink. So I thought these 2 would be good. So what I actually could do is load the mat. Let's see. Load the mat in such a way that it cuts both of these pieces at the same time, even though I could either cut out this 4x4 square, or I could, and then put 2 together, or I could load it so it goes long ways and just have 1 piece here and 1 piece down here. That's also a thought. So I don't have to, let's see, let's do that. Yes, we're gonna start with the pink doggy. We're gonna move this object to this one. Okay, we just have to do this a couple times. Move object. LeoBear is knocking stuff down like usual. So then we got a couple more. But this way I don't have to move the papers or anything. Like, I don't have to have it cut twice. Those are little cat paws. I'm not sure which cat they go to yet, but okay. So what I can do is cut a 4x4 square. LeoBear, are you literally gonna knock everything off the table? Come on, man. This doesn't have to be precise. So I'm just cutting a 4x4 square. I'm gonna do it a little bit bigger, like 4 1/4. Guess I could use this. Oh, I remember seeing these little feet on the floor and wondering what they were, but I threw them away. Now I know what they were. I don't need them necessarily, but I wish I had more room on this table, but this cat, I don't know. Let's see what this looks like if I do this. This cat is taking up a lot of room. Oh, are you gonna pretend that you're shy now? Okay. Let's see. I need 4 inches. By 4 more inches. My weekend, like I said, we didn't really do much. Apparently it's gonna snow like crazy though, real soon. So it snowed in the Midwest, which, like, where my family lives. My family lives in Ohio. Okay, let's put these in this corner. So now we're looking at getting snow that is beyond crazy. Okay, so now we need the darker one that's also 4 by 4 inches. So it looks like I didn't have to cut the light pink one as big as I did, but it's okay. Like I said, I wish I had more room to do this, and I would if I didn't have a LeoBear. So now I'm gonna go over and load my mat. Good morning, Mr. President. How are you? Okay, I'm just loading this mat real quick. It's nothing you need to see, really. Okay. This mat should be stickier. I cleaned it, but we'll see. I cleaned it, but I have a cat who's fluffy and who is taking over my whole table. He's being his usual menacey self. Where did that tape go? For real. I lost a huge roll of tape somehow. Oh well. So I think we should stay. Let's just see. You're making your coffee. Go over here. This is all empty now, right? Hit continue. Hit medium cardstock. Hit default and more. Wait, let me make sure I'm cutting the right things. Make sure you can see that. Hi, Fluffy. Thanks for redeeming third. I don't know if these are gonna stick, so we're gonna see. I have more paper. I have like an unlimited amount of paper. What are you doing today, Fluffy? Do you have to work? Yeah, I saw what happened in Russia. It was like, it buried them. Like, quite literally, they were all buried. That's insane. We're supposed to get 24 inches this weekend. Thank you, LeoBear. Oh, we're supposed to get 24 inches this weekend, and to me, that's insane, because this is not Ohio. No, going grocery shopping soon because we have that too, but I'm hoping it's not that much. I heard 24, but I don't know if I'm more north than you because the state kind of is weird. Uh-oh, that one moved. Can you see? I do need more new Cricut mats, but I'm trying to not buy stuff. So this one cut and is fine. This one needs a new try. So cute. Okay, we got little doggy ears. I don't know what this pink thing is, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Got little pink cat paws. I wish the internet wasn't weird because my brother-in-law sent pictures of my niece. She's so cute. She's the best thing that's ever happened. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is try this again. I'm gonna tape it down. Like I said, I had a big roll of blue tape, but when I was in the bathroom earlier, LeoBear knocked a bunch of stuff down that I had like within arm's reach. Yes, I'm blaming him. Let me know if the music is too loud. Yes, I'm closer to Washington, like DC. Like the metro runs right out here by me. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure this tape sticks. We're gonna go ahead and cut that again. Yeah, I thought we should go to the grocery store too. I'm like in between, like I could wait, but I would probably have to go on Sunday or Monday, and those are the bad days. So it's like we're gonna have to go a little early to make sure that we have food for just in case. And I'm not a girl who like wants to put somebody else's life at risk and order a pizza. You know what I mean? Like, that's not right to rely on somebody like that, so. Where's the adventure in that then? I mean, I guess, but it doesn't seem like right. Let me see this. Wait, why is there only one of those? You can't get anything to... I know, I lived like right on the outskirts of the middle of nowhere, and it was so annoying. Because everybody's like, just DoorDash it. And I'm like, how? Please explain to me how. And please explain to me how that's cheap in general. Like, how you can afford that in general. Okay, cancel. So we've got that printed. We need another hand. I think this little dot is supposed to be a hand. Okay, I hid those pieces. I don't know how to, oh, it's right here. It's like, I don't know how to unhide them. Okay, I just want to cut this. I need one more piece of pink, and I'm just gonna cut that. Let's see. You'll have to pay the person gas money and a tip. I know. I tried to do that. I tried to, like, if it wasn't like an extreme emergency, I tried to be like, hey, I have actual, like, I'll give you a 20 as well, like in cash, because then they don't have to, like, what's that word I'm looking for? They don't have to pay taxes on that. So, like, they were grateful mostly, but still, I do not envy that. Or sometimes you're just lazy like the rest of the country, and they're all doing it because they played video games for 10 hours and forgot to eat. So, like, sometimes you just want to be normal. You never... Well, neither do I, as you can tell. But it's never good food. It's never, like, a salad. It's... Okay. And now we got that round spot. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I should have two of them, and I don't. Okay. Now we got one little doggy. It's got some tape on him, but that's okay because it's painter's tape. Should just peel right off. I don't know why you're saying that. But hi, Squez. Okay, so I made that color. Okay, this dog, I'm trying to remember what all, I want to cut out one dog at a time. Like fully, so that while the others are cutting out, I can be gluing, if that makes sense. Okay. So pink. I don't remember. Let me look at the main picture so I can see all the pieces. Okay. These are the little hands. These are the little different colors for their paw print, paw handy things. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is an ear. So they have separate colored ears. All of the noses, anything different color, anything that's not the shades of pink are being cut separately. I don't know what that dot is for. Hold on. Oh. I think this dot is not the hand. I think it's, I didn't need this second one. I think it's the mouth. Like the snout. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, let me know if you can hear the music. Hi, Brittany, how are you? Okay. So, I am making little Valentines. If you have enough channel points, you can redeem one of these and I will send them right today with my other swaps. Is it too loud? Hi, Mike. So then we have these. So you can kind of see what this dog is going to look like. You can use a tape runner, but I prefer not to because it's too hard. You can also probably use a glue stick of any kind. The Crafty world lately has been like crazy on like you have to use this specific brand, but I'm over that. Whatever you have is what you use. It all tends to work. I'm just trying to put this in a way so you see. This dog is going, but I keep knocking it. This dog is going to be holding a heart. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you. This one. Can you guys see it? Because I know OBS is also there, but it's going to look like this at the end. Little doggy holding a heart. And the same thing, little kitty holding a heart. And then the heart, yeah, you can see it. And then the heart will open up, which I will show you. So they'll be holding this a heart. It doesn't matter. This is not the heart. This was just a test cut. But it'll open up so you can write like Happy Valentine's Day or what, depending on who it is going to. Like Otzi, I'll probably write something like I love you more than anything in the world. Love your auntie. And so the dog's little hands go here like this. And hold it. And then these, of course, bend behind and then you glue it down. Right now it kind of looks like a pig, which is fine because I could just alter it a little bit and send that one to Cloud since she loves pigs. But yeah, but that's the basic thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is find my little glue bottle. How are you, Mike? What are you doing? Or what's new? How's the baby? I guess they're not like that much of a baby anymore, but yeah, it's just the way that it's folded, but yeah, that's true too. You could do like green, that's green and orange and whatever St. Patrick's Day colors are, and have it do that, like be a St. Patrick's Day little dog or cat. Let's see, let's get some of this glue down. Wait, let me do this. Let me do it on this. Let me pretend like I have a brain. This song kind of sounds like it's a song. Like they borrowed some stuff. This glue dries fast. Oh no, the menace is back. The menace is back. Okay. You gotta stay there. LeoBear? The crafting menace is back. He's right here. Actually, I'm gonna try to use some of that glue so it doesn't waste. Hey. Every craft project I have has his hair in it. It is what it is. You're welcome. Oops, too much glue. But it dries clear, as you can tell by this one. So those are glued on. Cat being a cat. A heart that turns... Oh, okay, I read that. Okay. He's a cat being a menace. A menace. Hi, Z. How are you? Zed? I saw you were streaming the other day, but I can't remember. I didn't have time to stop. I can't remember what you were playing. But how are you? How's the baby? Well, again, like Mike, we call your babies babies, but they're not really babies anymore. That's how long we've known each other. We're making dogs and cat Valentines. Again, if you have, and it doesn't matter, I'll send these to anywhere in the world. If you have enough channel points, I don't remember how much it is, but if you have enough channel points and want to get one of these, you're more than welcome. Or if you don't have enough channel points now, that's also fine. You can save up for another batch, and it might not be these. It depends on what season we're in. How was your holidays? Because I don't think I've talked to you, Zed, since then. Let's see. I need... Not that. I need this. So I can see about where the face ends. Yeah, this one looks like a pig. I need to change the nose and maybe make it go higher, and then I can send it to Cloud. She'll be happy. Cloud likes piggies. Okay, so the basics of this one is cut. We just need the collar, which I'm cutting out of the rainbow paper. And we need the hearts, which I don't know what I'm cutting that out of yet. So the pink one, the pink version is done. Okay, that's a cat. Those are the hearts. Okay, this is the purple cat, and this is the rest of the purple cat. So what I'm gonna do is trick it. So it's gonna have to be fed in twice, but I'm going to edit 18 at 16 and 18. I'm saying that from my own memory. I'm gonna move this stuff. I wonder if I can. I can? Okay, no, I can't. I tried, but I'm going to, just so I can load the mat only once. Hit done. We're gonna find, of course I had to do a purple one. Some purple paper. There is a nose pass. I love nose pass. I don't know why I love him specifically, but I do. I need another 4x4. And same with this one. So we're gonna move this doggy over here. We're going to cut a 4x4. And then we also need one from, oh wait, are these two close together? Are these? No, that's the same, I think. Yes. I just realized this is new paper to me, but on one side is slightly different than the other. You can't really tell on camera, but it is a fact in real life. I really thought I didn't grab the light purple. I keep doing that. Okay, another 4x4. So these cards are gonna be this big. But it's perfect. It's like 3.5 inches tall. So you'll get cute little envelopes in the mail. Did you finish that game, Perez? I think I asked you, but I missed the comments. That game looked awesome. Like, it's not necessarily scary in like the jump scare sort of the sense, but like you're just figuring out the mystery, and that's kind of cool. By the way, if you're getting ads, I am streaming on YouTube. If you don't want to, I have the comments up here. Okay. So we are, let me double check and see what we've got going on. Okay, so the light purple is on this side. Doesn't have to be perfect right this second. I said, if you have a brand new Cricut mat, you shouldn't have to do this, but I also don't believe in planned obsolescence. So I try to make things last as long as possible. I was watching, or listening really, to The Diary of a CEO, which is someone whom I listen to a lot because he's always got a lot of good guests on there. But this was a really old one, and it had Cole Sprouse on there, like from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, I feel bad for child stars just in general, and you guys know how I feel about mom tubers. But, like, you just kind of get a good sense. He's turned into such a good guy. Okay. So, we are going to not make that like that. We're going to do this. We're going to go over and we're going to... Like, all the stuff that he went through that he didn't have to is kind of amazing. Like, being a kid, paying for your family to have a life, and like always feeling like you have to do stuff all the time is kind of awful. Like, you never get to just be a kid. But one thing I learned from his interview was that he doesn't begrudge anyone. He doesn't necessarily like that it happens, but he had to live that life because it made him stronger. Okay, now we're gonna cut. I need like a stick. Now we're gonna cut the 16. Which is a cat. Hi, Do. Thanks for the lurk. I hope you're having a great day or time or whatever. We're just crafting along. So far we've made a part of a dog. I don't know if you guys can tell, but here is it's cut in some dashes, because that way it'll fold around for behind, which I kind of like. I know everybody like sort of is working all the time. Like Brittany used to stream all the time and now I can never find her. Uh-oh. The cat, I don't think I cut the cat paper big enough. It's like too small by like 1/4 of an inch. For this specific one, I think it's actually going to be fine. I said cat too many times. I said cat 3 times, and here comes the menace. The menace is back. Did you see that? I'm trying to show you him, but all you can see is his big feet. LeoBear. Hi. Do you see this? If you look that way, then it looks like a cat is screaming. And not a human. LeoBear, look that way. Then it looks like a cat is screaming and talking. That's also not what I wanted. Oh my geez. So okay. LeoBear, how are they supposed to see what I'm gluing together? What is happening? I don't know how we're supposed to work. God bless you. Okay. Well, my soldier on. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. So I'm gluing this. God bless you, dang. LeoBear, you're gonna get glue in your tail. Like, he's moving his tail where my hand is. You're not even looking. How are you doing that? This is what it is to do crafty things and have a cat. One. Also, you lose a lot of pieces sometimes, which is not always fun. Nope, you stay. I like using these little tweezers sometimes because when things are really little, it helps you to not get that much glue on your hands, because if you do this, you get glue on your hands. I don't know one person that doesn't, and if they do, if they say they don't get glue on their hands, they're not telling the truth. Just kind of want to try to make sure they're flat because they could pinch your design on the front. Bless you. It's because you were hanging outside for too long and it's only 12 degrees. We're just gonna push it down and hope for the best. We're gonna take this off too. So the cats are slightly bigger than the dogs. I think this is crooked. I don't know. It's close. It's close enough. We're gonna put these up here with this guy and move on to the next color. This should be a fairly short stream today because it's going, knock on wood, easier than I thought. Okay, the next color is orange and yellow. I don't remember if it was for a dog or a cat, but I just remember those were the two colors of it. I think it was a cat. So we've got, we're gonna do 4.5. You can't see the measurements because they're off the screen. You can see barely my fingers. Oh, that's also because of the cat. I had it on so you could see the cat, but I guess I can move the camera back. But this is, you just line it up and cut. I know it's a paper trimmer. It's not rocket science. Hi, Missy. How are you? What's new? Did you change your name a little bit? Okay, so right now we're making these little... So far I've got pieces of them, but you can kind of tell. They're little cats and dogs that will hold... God bless you. Are you okay? These little hearts. Oh, poor kitty. You hear him sneezing? Like this. Like little Valentines. These little nubs are their arms, but it's to hold it. You glue it down on the back, so you won't see this part. But then this will be glued down. I don't know, I've never assembled these before. So once we get there, I'll figure that part out. But they open up so that you could write something inside. So once we get to that part, I'll figure it out. But I don't do a good job at like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one ahead of time. Same old, it's the same, okay. Okay, so that's what we're making. I hope it's fun to watch. Or maybe it's just fun to watch LeoBear be a menace. Either way. But if you're watching on Twitch, some of you are watching on YouTube, but if you're watching on Twitch, then you can save up channel points and redeem, I don't remember what I called it, something about getting a card. Let's see if I can see it from here. Next Thursday is the last Thursday of the month, and I will be playing Pokemon ZA. I haven't opened it in a while, so I don't know where I'm at even. Okay, get a handmade card is what it's called, and it's 5,000 channel points. So if you have that, you can use it for that. You can use it for that. But if you redeem that at any point, I always have cards made. Like I do a lot of swap bots. LeoBear, are you okay? Huh? LeoBear went to the vet and was a pro. He got his shot, didn't say anything, didn't do anything. He didn't meow on the way there. Nothing. He's just was perfect yesterday. So of course he got 2 snacks. Do I not know how to do... Well, I don't know how to do a ruler. Okay, this is just... One side is 5/8 instead of a half. Because it's me. Okay, let's put these pieces on. But I have a Cricut and I use it a lot. Although it made some scary sounds this morning. When I was test cutting the hearts. Is this even cut straight? I feel like anything I do is never like straight. But what's new? How are you? How's the family? How's the things? LeoBear! Oh! Did you see that? I said LeoBear and then he moved, but then after I said his name, he put his hand back and just tapped. Just tapped enough to be like, huh, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. So now we're gonna go over to Design Space and find the two that are the two colors that I need. So orange and yellow are cats. So I'm gonna edit this mat. It's 9 and 10, that's easy. Okay, now those will cut not at the same exact time because I'd have to go back and reset all of that. What the heck was that? But they'll cut once and then cut twice. Let me make sure I'm cutting the light one first. My camera is in the way, but do you see his little hand? You see his little hand right here? You're helping, huh? You're not being a menace, you're helping. You're my Phantom Menace, because you're here sometimes and then here, or then never again. Okay, that's the face. Now we're gonna go over to the orange one. And let it cut. Got this little hand here. We're about to start an ad, so thank you for sitting through those. It helps me to buy more paper and to buy Squez's birthday present. Then if we click here, I can make this bigger so you can see it cutting. Look at this little cat. Okay, now we've got an orange cat. The blue is just painter's tape because I refuse to keep buying things just because they can't figure out how to make stuff reusable. Uh-oh. And it should come right off. It did, however, it didn't cut this one right. But That's what X-Acto knives are for, right? Unless I royally mess it up. I need one with an end, a pointy end. There we are. We fixed it, kind of. Let's see. Obviously, X-Acto knives are sharp, so be very careful. Got that little hand. This little hand. Do you call your cat's hands hands? Because I do. Maybe I should have used scissors. Wish I had scissors. LeoBear, are you laying on the scissors? Because that's a thing that happens sometimes. You're just laying and happy and you lay on everything. Are you laying on my little tiny scissors? Because those are the best for this. Thank you. You were. Thank you. You knew. So because it didn't cut, I'm just going to trim it. I don't want to waste stuff. To the best of my ability. It looks okay. Alright, let's glue this stuff together so we have one more cat. We're doing 4 of each. So I'm going to do the same thing. Figure out which side is the best. I know gluing was a thing you learned in kindergarten, but I didn't have a very well-rounded kindergarten because foster care or just didn't go to school. So it's not great. It's not awful. I'm learning. You learn for life, right? Alright, let's see. This kitty. This kitty's gonna be cute. Ooh, it messed up here too. That did not have fun cutting. I'm gonna put this way. So yeah, I've been watching Diary of a CEO. I watch my influencer insanity stuff. Hannah Alonso is a lady that I watch that does anti-MLM stuff. So in December, she was like on her break or whatever. Videos were still coming out, but you know, we're supposed to do stuff early and schedule them so we don't have to worry about it. Well, during that time, she was checking her email and she got an email from someone who said that they worked at Young Living. And so she was like, okay. And Young Living said, like, they won't tell you this, and allegedly, I should say this because I don't want to get sued as well, but allegedly they're getting rid of their MLM part because it's just not making them as much money as they wanted them to. So allegedly they are getting rid of their MLM stuff. She got an email of a screenshot and stuff was redacted. We don't, like, there are some problems with that email, like with the logo not being perfect. We don't know if it's real or not. She talked to a lawyer. She said she made the video. She sent that to the lawyer to make sure she wasn't saying anything awful. But I think they threatened to sue her anyway. And so she went MIA last week. Let's see if I can fix that one. Because of this BS, she, and then, like, Young Living went on, like, this weird tirade on their Instagram against her. It was like, we all knew it was about her. Young Living is a... I should say this. Young Living is a MLM. They do oils. Like, they do essential oils. They allegedly... So Hannah said in this video, in that video, if this gets taken down, then you know I've been sued. So this video, the video got taken down, but basically the thing in the screenshot of the email that she was sent was saying that the MLM part of the Young Living business was gonna go away because we like, now that we know what an MLM is, like, you've seen content, I've seen content, we all know what an MLM is. We all know that if you go to if they even posted their compensation plan, that only 0.5%, like not even a whole percent of the company is making any money on it. And those are the people that are all the way at the top. So we all know, so like, hopefully that means that you and I will not be signing up for them because we know better, because we will end up losing more money than it was worth. So then, but yes, so recently the CEO, what is her name? Martha Young, I think, said publicly that they needed to make a change. The business was going to go under if they didn't make a change. So the trend of like that we see from, like, I don't know, the exercise ones, they like Modere just shut down completely with no warning, nothing. Or like what's that muscly one that everybody joins? It's slipping my mind, or that everybody was in for a while. They just got rid of their MLM and just went straight retail. I could get a link now to, like, if I wanted to sell it, but I wouldn't be making as much as, like, at the top as I did when I was at the top of the pyramid. So that's kind of the trend that all of these companies are going to, because otherwise it's kind of like, once you know the trick, once you know it's a scam, allegedly, once you know it's a thing, you're not going to do it. So people are starting to catch on. And so it's now hurting business. In 2026, it is now hurting business. Okay, we're gonna do 11 and 12, which are green and light green. So her video got taken down. So at the very least, they sent her a cease and desist. But it's just crazy to me. Like, A, if any part of this isn't true, then why are you going after her? She's a YouTuber. And B, if any part of this isn't true, then like, overall, just why don't you ignore it? So I'm wondering if part of it was true and now they got like caught with their pants down, so to speak. And now we're all upset. But then for like 4 days at least, 4 days, they were just basically talking shit about her. And it's like, wait, you don't want her talking about maybe a real/fake email, but you're gonna talk shit about her in your comments? So that leads me to believe that some part of that is true or was true, and now they're like, crap, we have to prolong this enough a little bit longer or whatever, so that we don't get caught. I think this is a dog, but it was just crazy to watch that happen like in real time, because I watched that video. I shouldn't have been able to see that video. Meaning that I never catch videos like within 20 minutes of them coming out. Like, it just doesn't happen. I'm not that lucky. Or usually I should say, but I was, and I saw it, and I'm just like waiting, and I'm a little bit nervous for her because she did get sued before. Malaluka sued her before. Malaluka is another alleged MLM, but because since they actually do sue people, I have to say alleged. They fit the bill of an MLM, but they sued her before. So, which is a different company, but I don't even know what they do. But she had to take that video down, and then the video she did to like avoid getting like fully sued, like the suit going through, she looks like a ghost. Like, you can tell, like, Hannah looks normally is bubbly and smiley and happy, and in that video, because I didn't find her until like fall time maybe, or like late summer, and like normally you're just like, it's just playing whatever video of hers. They don't really have to be watched in order, but it's just playing them randomly. Then all of a sudden I get to this one where she's like, hi, I'm Hannah, and it looks like she's like in a room just showing proof of life, like she's been tortured somehow. Like, I felt so bad. But now Young Living's on their own stuff. And yeah, so it makes me think that they were intending on doing that. But Hannah has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube that all watch her stuff, and she also, like the other anti-MLMers, like I didn't think to do this, but I should have recorded that video. But the other anti-MLMers are all also, like, they recorded the video. They have it, the proof that this did happen, because by them deleting it is like another thing of like trying to control the narrative that this didn't happen. It was never said, because you know how those MLM companies tend to do is we never said that. They never take full accountability. But it was just an interesting thing. She didn't put out a video last week, but she did put out a video this week. It was MLM horror stories, where people email her their stories. So you can go, like, I could talk about the time where I was selling Avon, which I do have a few stories from that, but she reads those stories. Which is kind of fun. And it's kind of fun because especially if you live in America, we've all been, like, around an MLM at some point. Oh, this is a dog. Okay. So we're doing 11 and 12. Starting with 11. But, like, I'm never, like, the first in on that kind of stuff. I'm always, like, last. Or, like, last note. Or I see, like, CC Suarez or somebody do a video after her about the situation. There is an ad coming up. I'm grateful for all of those that sit through it if you're watching on Twitch. Also, if you're watching on Twitch and you don't want to watch the ads, I'm not yet monetized on YouTube, so you could come over there. Bye, Lilo. Love you. Have fun. Don't stay. If you're going outside, don't stay out too long. Okay. That one is done. Gonna go over to 12. Okay, we are going to... we need blue and light blue. Or dark blue and light blue. So I'm gonna cut that out right now. Did I already do that? If you have trouble like me with like matching up colors, just go and buy a paper pack. Like all of these colors will go together. Like this is the nice shade of yellow to go with these blues or whatever. And it makes it a little bit easier. Or buy a paper pack like this. And like I said, even though they're all different, they all have the same oranges. See what I mean? So you have options to like help you with your colors, because sometimes it's not easy. This one's pretty. This one has like faux wood, but it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's metallic-y. But yeah, all the papers would match. Some of the, like this, I think I could just turn into a frame. Like put it into a frame and not use it for paper crafting. I like to use these for boxes or for like envelopes. Like I try to crop it in such a way that like this might be the front of the envelope so you can see how pretty it is. But we need 4 5/8 by 4 5/8 again. Yes, I watch a lot of stuff on anti-MLM. And I watch a lot of stuff on cults, but like they're kind of similar. Does that make sense? Like, it's not that when I'm saying I'm against MLMs, I'm saying I'm against the way they work and the companies. I'm not against the people, because a lot of times the people don't know. Like, they don't it's like someone in a cult or something. Like, they don't understand necessarily what they did at a certain point, or what they're doing. But I think that's why I'm so drawn to like her MLM horror stories, because it's such a like, we've all been affected. We've all been in some. We've all been around them our whole lives, especially if you're a millennial. Because whose mom, grandma, whatever, didn't sell Avon? You know, whose mom or whatever didn't sell Tupperware, or what's the kitchen one? Kitchen Chef, Pampered Chef, something? Again, it's one of those things, like, you do it because you're desperate and you're trying to make money. It just never works out. These kitty paws do not want to cut out properly. Or these paws, I should just say, because they're the same, I think. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I watch, listen to. I made Squez watch the LuLaRoe, not to be confused with Lululemon, because there's a Lululemon store in Reston Town Center, or whatever you want to call that, and we walked by and he's like, why are people shopping there? Thinking it was LuLaRoe. I remember one time that one of my cousins was selling LuLaRoe, and I remember when people were starting to be upset about them starting to rip and stuff, because the quality wasn't always terrible, right? But I remember my one cousin being like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It is amazing. I've never had any problems. And then you watch something like LuLaRich and you're like, you feel for your cousin because it's your cousin and you wish that they didn't go through that. But at the same time, you're like, oh. But again, she was a single mom trying to make some money. And at the beginning, it was working. But at the same time, like, I didn't ever have $5,000 to put down on anything to start like a LuLaRoe business. And I don't think I could sell it to you either. Like, I'm not a good salesperson. Plus, I'm not going to sell things that, like, I'm not going to sell things that, like, I don't believe in. You know what I mean? So, like, if a company comes to me and says, if Cricut comes to me and says, okay, we'll give you some money if you use our stuff our vinyl, our whatever, in a craft. I know that Cricut vinyl sucks. I'm sorry. The machine is good. This machine is like 5.5 years old. It needs to be replaced. I know. The machine is good. Their vinyl will fall off eventually. It is what it is. Like I had one shirt that I wore almost every day to work, and I used Caesar vinyl, I think, and it never did anything. I had a shirt that I made with Cricut vinyl because it was just in the colors and it just needed to be a quick thing for social media. It fell off within a week. I wore it twice and it all the stuff started falling off. So like I'm not one that's gonna ever lie. Because it's not me. I'm not sure if I'm live on YouTube, but let's see. We've got light blue on the left. We're going to edit this. I'm going to actually bring these down here. Then we're gonna change this so I don't make a mistake all at once. Just moving things over on the mat. That's it. Gotta make sure I'm on the right one. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's start with, because I moved them. Yeah. So I want to make sure that we can take the tape off of these and glue them down. I use my Cricut a lot, but I use it, it's like a crutch, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be cool like DJ over at Hither and Young and just like, I'm gonna make this today, and then she has this beautiful thing that's like all these moving parts, and she cut it all out by hand. So that's the goal. And next month I'll have because this is the holiday and it's swap bot time. I'm kind of making these for swap bots, but that's why I'm using this. Next month I'll work in my journal. I made this journal. Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it. But I made a journal with my cinch. So I want to start working in it this year. Okay. What did I do with the tweezers? Okay, so we're going to glue this. Oh gosh, the little hands are so cute. Ugh. I need something new to watch. I have HBO Max, which I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that if that deal goes through with Netflix. Does that mean Netflix and HBO will combine? So we'll get to watch both at once. Does that mean the price is gonna double or triple? have questions. My main worry about this is John Oliver. I love John Oliver. So if I don't get to watch him in some capacity and he doesn't get to be himself in that same breath, I will be very sad. Because you learn a lot from John Oliver. And it's not like, of course it's political, but it's like learning about the law that lots of states have of, if I let somebody borrow my car and he commits a murder in it or around it, I can get in trouble too. Like, lots of states have that law, and that's scary. So you get to learn about stuff like that from him, which is very fun. Or he did a thing on MLMs as well, which is interesting. Just want to make sure I've got the right, I don't remember which side goes to which side. I feel like that works. Okay. Hi, Killa how are you? It's going good. Sorry, I had my Cricut screen up. I am making doggies, talking about things I'm watching. Just kind of having a chill day. What about you? Welcome in, anyway. Do you do some arts and crafts? Next week I'm doing a Pokemon stream at this time. Okay. Now I'm gonna glue down his snout. This one looks like a pig. I promise it's not. It's a dog. But the colors are very piggish. I just wanted to see where I glued down that part. Just being lazy on your day off might start on a model kit. Ooh, what kind of models? I just won a model kit. I forget which one I got, but he was big and chubby. It was some kind of Gundam robot. We have done, my partner Chris and I have done models on stream, on our Monday stream. You build and paint Gundams? That's fun. We don't paint them because they come in the colors they're supposed to, and I don't think you'd want to see me or him paint them, but... We also got some Pokemon, because I'm a Pokemon girl. I watched Gundam as a kid, but like, I'm not great at the stories. We play the Gundam card game. Just right here. We play the Gundam card game. I don't know if you do that as well. But also, let me know what you want to be called and what your pronouns are. So that's been fun playing this card game. It'd probably be better if I knew some of the characters or like more of the lore, but it is what it is. Been wanting to collect the cards, but my model kit addiction won't let me. Yeah, because they're both so much money. Killa or B is fine. He and him. Okay, perfect. Just want everybody to feel comfortable. So this is going to be a dog or a cat. They're going to have the rest of their facial features, but I made those all the same color so they can stick on the mat while I assemble that part. They're all going to hold these little hearts. like this. And I haven't decided what color the hearts are going to be. I think going to be red, but this was just a test. So they hold the hearts. This is going to go behind. But then also these open up so that you could write something inside. So, but we're just doing, I'm trying to keep it in order, because if I cut everything all out at once, I will lose stuff. So I gotta go slow. But yes, this heart turns into like a 4-leaf clover. Good, I'm glad that you're happy. That's it, that's all I want. Okay, so far we've got 2 dogs and 2 cats. We're probably gonna do 1 or 2 more, and then we'll do the facial features and us like fully assemble the facial features and the hearts. So I'm just working on Cricut Design Space. So we're just like cutting things out now. We sort of went on here and like decided what size they're gonna be and all that. Also, since you're new to my channel, there's a channel point redeem that you could receive a card after you get 5,000 points. I think it's 5,000. Just checked and I forgot already. So you could get a card in the mail. I don't think we send enough mail, and it's fun to get stuff like this in the mail. So that was the dog. I didn't do 14. And also I do a lot of pen pal stuff. And lots of paper crafting or Cricut crafting. Hi, DJ. You're never late. But yeah, so we're making them. Thank you for stopping by. We're making them in pieces because if I make them, like I said, if I cut them all out at once, I'll lose stuff. And plus I have this menace called LeoBear who will lose pieces for me too. So I'm trying to mitigate that as much as possible. So we're just going slow, cutting them out one at a time. So after this one, let's see, 3 dogs. We'll do 1 more cat. And then we'll do the assembly. How are you, Miss DJ? Sorry, I forget to look down. YouTube chat is down, Twitch chat is up. So we are just gluing things and having a chill day. Chill morning. Evening, afternoon? I don't know. Whatever it is right now for us. But I'm also on YouTube, so if you don't want to watch ads over on Twitch, I'm grateful that you do because I make a little money off of that and it helps me buy more paper. Not that I need any more, but also you can watch on YouTube and there's no ads. If you could see my desk, like I know DJ, when you're crafting and you have all this stuff like right off camera, I know what that feels like now. Like I know when you're like, geesh, my desk. I'm like, oh. Like, I totally feel for you now. Because you don't realize, like, what do you do with this? When you're crafting off camera, it still is a mess. Crafting is messy, just in general. So I don't know what to and it's worse because, like I said, LeoBear comes in here sometimes. If I say his name too many times, he'll come back. It's like Beetlejuice. And then he just lays all over everything. It can't be avoided. Okay. Got his little snout. But yeah, so I was talking about how this YouTuber that I watch that does anti-MLM content, and MLMs are like Young Living, doTERRA, Avon, those kind of things. She does anti-MLM content. She got sued by someone, or at least a scary letter. So that's crazy to hear or to see. Because she said, if this video gets taken down, just know that that's what happened. And it's just crazy to me because they shouldn't do that. Like if what she said was not true, then why are they going out of their way to like go on their own Instagram and be kind of crazy toward about her? They're like, we know who they're talking about, and but they're not saying her name. They're doing everything but saying her name. Is that straight? I don't think any of their noses are straight. She was talking about Young Living, and that's what she got sued, or like at least a cease and desist. Because someone sent her a corporate email that was saying that their market partners program is going to be done with in like a month or two, which we know happens because, oh, that's the company. Beachbody did that. No one knew. They still acted like business as usual, and then one day all the market partners woke up, or whatever they call them, woke up and their jobs were gone. And so Hannah talks about that kind of stuff on her channel. And she had gotten like a screenshot of an email that she even said she doesn't know if this is true or not, but she just feels like she should report on it so that people that are in Young Living can kind of have like a backup plan, or like save as much money as they can, or you know, whatever thing. Okay, let's do one more cat. Alright, so if you see here, let's see. Those are the cat eyes. I'm trying to decide, oh, did I do all the cats? No, here's one. Oh, I have a white cat. Okay, so here's what I could do, and it would trim this down. I usually do, So if I did this one, it would cut out all the noses and all the eyes and all the hands. And then if I did this one, it'll do all the white accents. I'm trying to decide, like, what's the least amount of stuff to do. Because I have been on here for a while. Let's see. Because really, I've got to cut out these collars. I've got to cut out, like, that's for the brown dog. So I don't need that one. All of these are done except for this. I'm trying to decide, do I want them on red? If I do something like a red paper from like a paper pack, the one side is gonna not be a color, so I don't know if I want that blank inside. Sorry, I had, like, my ADHD is bad. So, I want to cut the white out last and the black out last. So we're gonna do, we have two cats and 3 dogs. So we're going to cut out the collars next, which I thought I'd do rainbow color. I don't know if it'll match, but we're gonna just see. We're gonna cut it out. If it matches, awesome. If not, we'll just find another color. What did I do with that paper? I promise you that paper is on my desk somewhere. So we're gonna cut out these collars next. And like I said, I'm going to use this paper and they're gonna cut out this way so that they'll be sort of other colors. And I'm hoping like they'll line up, like since I cut out a purple collar, maybe some of the cat collar that will cut out on this part and work, you know what I mean? So yeah, you do have to be careful with what you say. She did do it right though. She made sure she said allegedly, because you have to say, that's why no, even though they have you on like someone on camera murdering someone, you still have to say allegedly because it's a lawsuit thing, even though we watched you do it in 4K. Because otherwise companies do what they do. Okay. Like so earlier, I don't know if you were here when I said this, but my mat is old and I hate planned obsolescence. And that's one thing about owning a Cricut, is that like so many things on using a Cricut is a consumable, so that means that they will die or not be able to be used, and I hate that. So I use tape. I use some tape, and it's painter's tape, so it's thin enough that it can cut through it, but it's also thick enough that it'll hold the, or strong enough maybe is the word, that it'll hold the paper on. And then also it'll peel right off your paper without tearing it, mostly. I guess that depends on the paper that you're using. The same tape? DJ said she uses the same tape too. I just don't like these mats are expensive for no reason. And I feel like you use them for like one thing and then... Do you like it, Doom? I do like it. I think it's gonna work with the collars. I don't know. I just like, so it's textured, like it's got like a rough texture. And it's all the different colors, because if you think about it, when you put a collar on your dog, it's more to match, or your cat, it's more to match your personality and not the cat. So I just kind of wanted to see what it would look like. Yeah, you buy the off-brand Cricut mat. Yeah, me too, but still. I don't want to fill the landfill. As well, there's like multiple things. Thank you, Doom. Doom, how's work going? So now I'm, like I said, I'm cutting the collars out. This paper is a little weird. This paper is not, it's almost like plasticky, if that makes sense. It's paper based, but like there's like a coating of plastic. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird. But I might have to cut it twice. Work's going well. That's good. Ugh. Let's see. So we're just gonna hit the C so it stays in the same place and cuts it again. But it's, what I was trying to say is it's thicker than this stuff. I don't know. So sometimes I buy things because the whole pack is $1, and then I don't know where I bought it from, and then I don't know why I have it. So that means I don't know what it is. But yeah, if you have 5,000 Twitch points and want to have a Valentine from yours truly, it'll be one of these that we made on stream today. And you just have to whisper or DM me on, what's that thing called, Discord, and your address, and I will send it out to you today with my other swaps. I have a lot of swaps going out right now. Now we have collars. I probably could have run it. It was a 50-50 guess. Could have probably ran it one more time, but that are rainbow. Or like this one is 2 colors. Sorry, I don't know where the O. Okay, we can make this smaller again. Some of these songs sound like they're ripped off from like Led Zeppelin. Or like very close to the other like rock and roll songs that we all know. So yeah, I have no idea what this paper is. It's pretty. It's glittery. You can't really see the glitter, but there's glitter there. Like, all the colors have the matching glitter. But the back is this. Is it a sticker? Wouldn't that be something if it was a sticker and I didn't know it? Because it's just weird. I don't know. Also, if it was a sticker and I didn't have to use the glue on these little teeny tiny pieces, that's awesome. But like, I thought they would be cute little collars. Oh, that's the wrong one, I think. Do I have a green one? I think that's a cat one. I think the dog ones are rounder. It cut through the tape, but it's fine because the tape comes right up. Uh-oh, I hear the menace coming. Why do these seem bigger, like too big? Are they supposed to be for the cat? Did I get him confused? Okay, yeah, the bigger ones are for the cat. Okay, that makes sense. Or that works. So for like this one, I could either leave it that, because that actually didn't look bad. Or I can make it one that kind of matches. Man, it's kind of easier. I just want to make sure. So honestly, these ones kind of work best for both, maybe, but they're a little bit small. He's not quite in here. I hear him out there, which is good or bad. LeoBear! If I hear him, that means he's not laying down somewhere. That means he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing. That is the thing. And then if he is, what is he doing? Let me see if I look at the PDF these came with. Because I could always glue them and then just cut the part that overhangs off, if that makes sense. Oh, they're supposed to be big. If you look at the, oh, you can kind of see. I hope you don't have infinite cameras, but it hangs over right here. Okay, that's interesting. Man, this song is doing the most. Thanks, I almost called you Zoom. I mixed Doom and Z together, and I guess that's what I get. If you're wondering who I'm talking to on either thing, I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you don't see somebody's name in your chat, then that's, oh, that's cute. I want to just cut it. There, that's much better. Because then it can line up with his neck. I could have cut this one the same angle, but it's fine. And you know what? It's handmade. Nobody else is making you a handmade card. He's like running up and down the steps. Like, I think he wants to go outside, but outside is like 15 degrees. So he's like, I don't actually, like, once he gets to the top, he's like, oh, I don't actually want to do this. Good thing this glue dries clear. Doom! Z came on and said, those are cute, and then, or said, very cute, or whatever, and then Doom came on and said, thank you! It's so funny. Are you having a lunch break right now, Doom? What have you been playing? Are you on the ARC train with everybody else? I finally turned on Dave the Diver again. So remember when I was playing that every Thursday and then also every other hour of the day that I wasn't streaming? And I had like 1,000 hours in the game. And then I went on the train and turned it on and it said, "Hello, welcome to Dave the Diver." Whatever the stuff is in my file got lost and corrupted. Well, I had to start over. But I didn't want to then, so it's been like 2 years and I'm like sad about it, or you know how you get like, you just are mad and don't want to keep doing the thing? Well, finally, I started it over. I kind of like this red one on this dog. I think I'm gonna keep it. Because there's blue, but I kind of like the red. But yeah, so I started Dave the Diver over again. I forgot how much I loved it. Like, I forgot... Like, I understand now why I put so many hours into it. Because it's just so good. It's so cute. Let's see, what would be cute with this? This color is my original thought because it's like purpley blue. I need to get brighter lighting. This setup worked when I was... Okay, I'm just going to cut off this one side. Worked when I had windows, but I don't have any windows because we're in a basement. So I usually use tweezers with stickers because it helps you place them, and that's kind of mostly why I'm using them here. But you see I'm struggling to hold on to them. I don't want that on his mouth. This is like a very thin, like Elmer's glue. It's called Barely There. What somebody told me to get a long time ago, but my point in saying it is that it's water-based, so you can kind of just wipe it off. Let's see, I've been on the Digimon game. Oh yeah, I forgot, that came out in like October-ish, right? And starting Dying Light Beast, like Beast mode, like is it hard? I know Dying Light, well I kind of know Dying Light. Okay, everybody needs a collar. Okay. I kind of want to use this on this dog, this orange one, because he's green, and it'll make it less Frankenstein-y. This is, I put in my YouTube description if you want to make this. I put the Etsy shop where I got it, well, the direct link to this product. But in the YouTube description, but there are some things I would change about it. These collars are one of them. Like, they're basically the same, the dog and the cat are the same except for where the ears are. I mean, I guess not. This is a cat hand and this is a dog hand, and the dog hand's a little bit taller. Okay. But yeah, Dying Light, is that a Beast? Is that a new game? I haven't been keeping up like I used to. I have been trying to learn about paper crafting, which is how I met my friend DJ and all those lovely ladies in that kind of space. Okay, done. Everybody's got a collar except for this one. I still might make this one into a pig. For Cloud, because it looks like a pig. It also had like another layer for the face, but it was the same color as the body, and so since I'm making it out of sturdy-ish cardstock anyway, I didn't need to cut just the head out twice. I get why it's there, I just didn't want to do that like that. So if you're using something that's thin like copy paper, I get it. Because sometimes when I don't have like cardstock or like a color that I want, I will print it from Canva. Like I'll get on Canva and I'll find a design if that's what I'm looking for, and I'll print it out and then I'll cut. I don't think I have any. That's what I do to my bookmarks. I'll make a design or find a design in Canva. Yeah, I'm gonna glue that down. I'm just gonna cut it off. It kind of looks like a scarf. So like, I made this design in Canva. The front side is a bookmark. It's hard to see because of the... and then the back side, I just took that pizza and then made it so the pattern repeated, and then printed it out on regular paper, printer paper, so that I had the design that I wanted. So if you were gonna do that with these, then you would want to print all the extra pieces. But thanks, DJ. I probably did too much with that. Like, for one of the swaps, it was like they wanted you to send little kids, like the kind you used to get for when you were in school, in like 2nd or 3rd grade. They wanted you to send one of those Valentines, but then I'm like, that's not enough because it's swap, and if you're doing pen paling or swapping or whatever, everybody always sends cute little extras. So these it's literally just copy paper. I printed it on both sides, and then some lamination paper to make it pretty. I didn't have any of that. I usually use some sort of cardstock, but I didn't have any of that, so this still works. But I did too much. They come with, I got the little Valentines. I made stickers that they could use and stick to something that's this same pizza. I made the bookmarks. I hope they're happy. I'm like, after I did all this pizza stuff and all the puns and filled the envelope, I'm like, all right then, they might think I'm crazy. But I found a theme and I stuck with it. I can't pick these up. I don't have any fingernails. I didn't know that holographic lamination sheets existed. So they're in a pack. I need to update my Amazon links. But I can send you the link for them. Oh, down here. They come in a pack like this. And they just, if you go to like a few shorts ago, you'll see me like using them to laminate them because I have trouble doing it the normal way. But like, I don't know if you can tell, this one looks like broken glass kind of. This one just is kind of polka dotty. This one is stars. They have different options. So that one happened to have hearts. I've gotten some with butterflies before. I don't think I got the hearts one. This one's just sort of, it's just holographic. So like if you're going to make a Pokemon card or something. But yeah, it's just like basically a clear sticker. But I have trouble putting them on the right way, so you'll see if you go back a few shorts on YouTube, you'll see how I do it with my cold setting on my laminator. But yeah, you can get them in different stuff. This is the brand I always use because I used another brand and I hated it. But I can send you the link on Instagram when I'm done. Okay, they all got collars. Now we can do the eyes and the facial features. And then, like, if I'm doing, since this is just a freebie in an envelope for a swap, I'm not gonna double laminate them. You can, so sometimes if I'm selling them, of course I would have printed them on thicker paper, but I also would run them through like the other kind of lamination, so that I would turn on the heat setting and then so that they're like thick, you know, and sturdy. But because they're just freebies in an envelope, I don't think people will mind. But yeah, so I do, sometimes what I'm trying to say is sometimes I do both. Sometimes I'll do this stuff and then that stuff, so that they're just sturdy. But yeah, they come in different patterns, different shapes. They come, like I said, there's butterflies, there's hearts. As I started using it more, the hearts are cute, but you can't use it for everything. It happened to work because this is Valentine's. But it doesn't work for everything you do, so just keep that in mind. I think in each pack, it's like a 24 pack, and each pack has 4 sheets. I don't know, do the math for me. Has the same amount of sheets of each kind. Or maybe there's 6 different kinds. I don't remember exactly. 4 sheets of each kind and 6 different kinds in the pack. So if you're not going to use 6 sheets of hearts, then maybe you don't want that, but yeah, I think they are cute. And I like the hearts. And like these ones, I just did plain on the back. So it still has the shimmer. But I thought that was a lot of fun. Making those. Using the pun. So the little things I got, I'll show them now. They're like little pizza boxes. And then on the inside, it says Happy Valentine's Day, and it comes with an eraser that's shaped like a pizza. And then you fold it, you write their names, you fold it, you put a little sticker on there so it's shut. And then this says, any way you slice it, you are an amazing friend. So I'm going to send these with the bookmarks, with the pizza die cut stickers. Excuse me. I know it's a lot. I just is what it is. Okay. I'm gonna cut out the cat faces. So I need a big piece of black paper. So I found that lamination paper one time when I was doing, so when you pass out candy for Halloween anymore, you have to make sure you have options that are not peanut butter because lots of kids are sick. So I'm like, well, what can I do? And then I'm like, I can make Pokemon cards that are stickers. So I got on Google and I got a bunch of Pokemon cards. And the fun thing about when you open Pokemon cards, like packs, you might get one that's holographic. So I'm like, let's make holographic Pokemon cards. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun, and the kids loved them. Like, I made 100 of them, and it wasn't enough because there were kids that were coming back wanting more. But yeah. Then I just used it for random things now, usually the bookmarks. Now we just gotta put these faces on, and let's decide what we're cutting the hearts on, because that'll be next. I can make a 20-minute project last for 72 hours. I don't know how. Should I do red? This red is pretty. I think I'm gonna do it. It almost looks like the same red. I think I'm gonna do this red for the hearts. But yeah, so this swap is gonna be fun. I just went on, they just gave you basic, like, hey, just send Kitty Valentines plus two things. And I'm like, okay, let's see. And I didn't know, like I could have bought Pokemon ones because I like Pokemon. Or I could have bought dog and cat one. You know, there was plenty of options, and then I saw those and I'm like, yeah, I'm sold. It has to be it. Ooh, I need to change so this is how you can tell you need to change your not needle, blade. These might not work. Yeah, these are not working. I feel like I never finish products on stream. So we got eyes. Oh wait, these are for the dogs, I think, actually. Maybe I should have made them brown. They look too stark. Every time I add more stuff to it, it looks more like a pig. Oh wait, do these go into the center of the cat's eyes? Like, I feel like I'm gonna make that a pig. Okay, where is a squeegee? If you want to get little things off your mat all at once and not take forever, just get a squeegee. Just get a squeegee. Alright, so the next thing is... But how is your week? How is your doggy? Is she doing better now, DJ? The hearts. Let's do the hearts. We're gonna do the hearts on this red. Did you ultimately figure out the things that were happening? I hate when LeoBear's sick or just upset. I hate it. It's like the worst. And then you're like, I'm not leaving the house until he decides to be better. I lost the tape. I lost the tape. Oh, it's right here. I wonder if I have... Nope, I do not. Just gonna try to wipe off the blade. I'm sure that's part of the problem, is it's got a lot of paper buildup. Wait, what are we on? Wrong. I think it's this. Now we're cutting out the hearts. They may not have eyes by the time I'm done with stream, but they will have the hearts part, the hearts. This morning I got on Twitch and I saw Thunderfoot Bros playing this really old game that, like, it was like it wasn't made properly or something, because when the guy would jump onto a wall, you like had to overcorrect because by the image of the guy, it looked like he was too long, like his feet were too long to jump properly on the ledge that you're supposed to be on. And I'm like, this is not, like, I'm not a platformer girl anyway. Like, I play Mario because Mario's cute. And Mario's kind of more than a platformer now, kind of. But I'm not old school, like, Sega days. I was never good at those games. The only way I was good at them is because I memorized them. Memorized the pattern and then could get good at them, but he was playing this game and I'm like, it looks like it's broken, right? Like, it's broken. Like, the mechanics weren't working, and he's like, he was doing good at not getting frustrated, but that would not be me. I could not do that game. Like I said, I've been playing more farming kind of games, like Dave the Diver, Stardew Valley. I think the Star Path started over for Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I have a love-hate relationship with that game. Pokemon I still need to finish. I have enough room on my Switch too now that I can play, what's that game called? Cyberpunk. I was playing that and it got really fun, but like, and it was like, I didn't get that far into it, but I didn't have enough room to play that and a game that me and Squez needed for stream. So Cricut is boring and sleepy. I need to put my name back up there. Because when I had TikTok, I had like 4,000, only like 4,000 followers or something. It wasn't a lot as far as TikTok goes. Somebody stole a bunch of my videos because I didn't know that I should label them because I was too kind, I guess, and thought people wouldn't steal my stuff. So I usually have my name up there, but I don't. It's fine. If somebody wants this video, this very bad video, they can have it. Okay, these doggies. I gotta wait for these hearts to cut. Let's see, Cricut tells you, oh no, they don't, I guess, if you have 2 passes. So on the silhouette, it'll tell you, like, it'll give you a time. Like, it'll take 4 minutes and 47 seconds to cut this. Cricut just says it's cutting. So if I know that my mat is sticky and I know that I don't have to watch it cut, then I will go and like get a drink or something. You know what I'm thinking? I might ruin this, but like it doesn't take drawing skills. Let me see if I can find, there's a marker I have. That's not in the right spot. This was Squez's. It's a Uniball Signo. I love those pens, so I stole it from him. Well, it was his works. I had a marker in here that was black. Oh, here, maybe? This one. It is a Mono Twin. I don't know if that's the brand. Oh, Tombow Mono Twin. I don't actually know what, like, where I got this. But I'm thinking, what if I do this? It's not, that wasn't straight, but, and then I can color it in with the brush. Oh, there, that, okay. So one is thin, this is thin, and then the other side is thinner, so. Then I can just color it in instead of try to cut it out, because I need new Cricut blades. I need new Cricut blades. So this wasn't straight when I traced it, but then I can do the doggy face, which is like this. So it's not perfect, but then my Cricut blades don't have to fight with the paper trying to cut them out. And then we can do the same for all of them. I wish I had a Zig pen. I don't know if you guys know this. There was this pen for scrapbooking. Yes, DJ. But there was this pen for scrapbooking that was, I think it was called a Zig pen or something. It came in a blue bottle. But it was a pen, but glue came out instead of like ink. I don't know if I got them at Joann's, and I never saw them at Michael's, so I don't know if it's just a lost thing. But it was like back in scrapbooky days, so I'm wondering if they just don't make them anymore because maybe it was a Joann's product. But the thing I'm thinking is that I had some that were permanent glue and some that were just there for a little bit. I was thinking if I put a dot of it on the back, it would make it stay so I can trace it better. Because lordy lordy. This pen I think is dying, and I'm sad because I love this pen. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years though. So we can just color it in. Come on. There, that one's better. But now they'll all have their own personalities, right? Luckily, most people I mean, knock on wood, but I haven't come across anyone that are like mean on SwapBot. Or like hate the things that I try really hard at, you know? Because I've heard some bad, like, just in swapping in general, not necessarily SwapBot, but I've heard some, like, somebody worked really hard on something and then people are, like, not happy with the thing that they made them. So I'm hoping that they will just be happy about it, that I tried. I'm not really a drawer either. I do better on my iPad because it's like, it assists me. But, yeah, there. Then I don't have to worry about those pieces. Let's see, what did the eyes look like? Because I might do the same. Just round circles. Are these the eyes? I don't know if I like the eyes being that color. What if I use like this lighter color of the, I don't know. On the original, here you can see, on the original they have the dark ears are the same color as the eyes. So should I do that? I'm wondering. Alright, let's ban this person. Oh, thank you, SiriBot. SiriBot on Twitch is a lifesaver. Yeah, if somebody created their account within the last couple days and then they say something like viewers whatever, it's a bot. Okay, now I'm coming back in that eye. It looks cute. So I think we're just gonna run with the eyes that are already cut. That way I can show you one of them that are finished. But as crafters, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh. You gotta do what you gotta do and figure out how to be resourceful sometimes. I mean... Hi, Josh Washing Machine. How are you? Hydration? Oh, that's a good idea. It would be even better if I had something to drink. How are you? What's new? Thanks for the hydrate. But yeah, I forgot to grab something to drink this morning. We're making little Valentines. We're waiting on the hearts to cut. That's what's happening in the bottom right. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear those sounds on YouTube, but that was just an alert from one of my friends on Twitch. Alright, DJ, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. I love when you come. I love when everybody comes, but thank you so much. But doggy, one animal is done. Have fun at Tractor Supply. And don't get too many extra things. They have so many good things there, like boots and flannels. I had to stop getting LeoBear's eye drops there because of that stuff. I'm good. Everything but replaying Mana Medan. I think I got burned out of Mana Medan. How can you get burned out of Mana Medan? That's your favorite one. Have you gotten all the trophies for it? That's a question. Oh, that makes sense. Are there some that are hard? Like, so I've always been mostly a Nintendo Switch player, and they didn't really have trophies. So when I got the PlayStation to play these games, I didn't know trophies were a thing, but flannel shirts, are we going to Hillbilly, Ohio? Rain boots I can agree with. I don't know if you can wear them at work because they're not steel-toed, but yeah, I want to do trophies for these games because now I like, okay, certain parts I will always jump every time, it doesn't matter, but I do think that now that they're there, I can just sort of do it one at a time and check them off, you know? The ones I have issue for Until Dawn remake is we need to talk about Josh and the collectibles. Uh-huh. Yeah, I need a new blade for my Cricut. I have been cutting so much paper that I'm gonna have to order one when I'm done streaming. But yeah, now all I have to do is attach the heart, and then you'll see how it is, and then we'll move on. You guys can get on with your day, as DJ says. I've only played Until Dawn once, so I don't remember all the things. And that was a long, long time ago. Yeah, there's some good ones out there. There was this, I'm trying to remember which one I used it for. There was one for either House of Ashes or for, Man of Medan. I can't remember, but, like, the person whoever wrote it, like, not only gave, like, this is what you do for this is what you do for that, but he also, like, talked about, like, or gave his thoughts and theories on things, or would give you links to, like, I'll try to see if I can find it. Give you links to, like, oh, this is what this is, like, referring to. I think it was House of Ashes, because there was, like, some of the links were, like, this is what happened in the Iraq War in real life, and this is what this is like, it was really detailed. And from someone like me who likes all the facts and stuff, I like that. Or, this is probably how this was made in the game. You only got platinum once, but it was like for Life is Strange 1. I love Life is Strange! Do you think that people, like, because Life is Strange is not a horror game, do you think that we just like the same kind of games? Like, they're, like, story-driven, they are, like, sort of choose your own adventure. But again, I have that on Nintendo, so Nintendo doesn't have achievements, or didn't. They do, like, within some of their games, it's not an external thing, like you can check on your PlayStation app on your phone. But within the games, like on Donkey Kong Bonanza, you could get, like, destroy 50 meters of terrain, and you could get an achievement for that, and then you would get something in game, like money, currency. Mass Effect, our one friend, Alexander Rex has been playing it, and it's like one of the best games ever as far as stories go. There is an ad starting in a minute or two. Just an FYI for those of you that don't have Twitch Turbo. I started off with Pokemon. Like, those were the kinds of games I played as, like, a child. And then the 3DS was my favorite system because there was, like, fun things like Cooking Mama. Oh. There was fun things like Cooking Mama. There was, racing games. There was Mario Party. Like, there was just a whole lot of different kinds of games, and you could just try them and move on. There was a card game one that was Death Note, like the anime, which was awesome, but it was all in Japanese, so I had to try to figure, like, this was before Google Translate, like, had the camera thing. There was a card game, and that was fun. But yeah. You guys might be in an ad. I will wait. I think you're in an ad before I reply. 44 seconds. I definitely need a new Cricut blade. Okay, so he says, I need to get back to Pokemon. I'm still in the fandom, just haven't played a bit. Cause Pokemon is kind of Pokemon is Pokemon. I would suggest Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon. I would suggest that one. And then you could maybe even go to Sword and Shield, but that's not different enough. But you could, from Sun and Moon, I would skip to Arceus. You beat Sword and Shield? Okay. Like, if you were a brand new Pokemon player, I would, like, you have to play the original, so you get the feel of it. But then you could skip Silver, Emerald. I know I put those out of order. You could technically skip all those unless you wanted to meet all the new Pokemon. And then go straight to Sword and Shield. I mean, go straight to Sun and Moon. And then, like I said, then go to Arceus. Because Pokemon's kind of the same story. I did like Sword and Shield a lot, but I'm also a huge, like, I've played every game. I have hundreds of hours in every game. I almost complete Legends of Arceus, then Violet came out and I transferred all my good stuff from Arceus, yeah. It's crazy that you can do that now. Like, I had a shiny Pikachu on my yellow, I think. And someone's like, you know, you could transfer that from yellow all the way up to your Switch. And I'm like, how would I even, like, what? I get that. I like to have, like, my favorite Pokemon is Hydreigon, which is why I was hoping he would be in ZA, but he wasn't. At least not originally. But, excuse me. I wish that I could have him in all of my games. My buddy gave me an Ash Pikachu a while ago. It's now in Violet. Nice. Is it one that's real, or is it one that was modded in? Because sometimes when you Wonder Trade, you get modded ones. Is that what they still call it? When you trade randomly? On Pokemon Sword and Shield, it was, on Pokemon Sun and Moon, it was called Wonder Trade, and then, since then, I never stopped calling it that. Yeah, because one time I was doing a Wonder Trade, and I got, I'm looking at him, a Bonsley that was, like, neon purple with pink branches, and I'm like, I don't even think that's his shiny version. But I kept him. It's got one more thing to do. Hi, Z! But yeah, so if you played all those, then you kind of know what's going on. You don't have to really play Violet. Like I said, ZA is kind of different. ZA, I played for a while, and then... Well, there's too many games. I played for a while, And then I started playing other stuff. I was focusing on trying to get a Star Path done for Disney Dreamlight Valley. So next Wednesday at 10 a.m. I will be streaming Pokemon ZA in the stream room. So I hope you guys come for that, because you guys on Twitch, you redeemed it from the community points. Let's see. I recently on my phone downloaded Delta, which means I can play Gens 1 through 5. Oh, that's nice. So it's some sort of mod, or some sort of, like the dolphin thing. Emulator? That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Some days my brain remembers things. Like, sometimes, like the other day we were playing Jeopardy, and like 2 weeks ago I remembered something, like I knew the answer, and then they had the, like, that answer in the question, so you know I knew it, and in the new question, and my brain doesn't always remember. Is there like something like shady you have to do, or can I just go to the App Store? Do you have, and also does it run on, I have a Samsung. I'm just waiting on this to cut. Like, I probably would like to do that. Although I do have too many games. Also, Chris has a little console that has every game in the whole world on it. He also has Rogue Ally, I think, that has every game on it. So I bet you I could just borrow one of those if I was, like, in desperate need. So that one you're talking about is on iPhone? When I was in college, but I'm old, so like 20 years ago, when I was in college, I had a graphing calculator that was awesome, but I put Pokemon Yellow on it, so when I was in stats class, which was boring, and it was too easy, so to make it look like I was doing stats, I put the Pokemon Yellow on my graphing calculator and was just playing it during that whole class. Hopefully that professor's not on here listening. I got an A. Almost done. It looks like we got 2 more. Like I said, the rest of these are not going to be done on stream. I will finish them because I gotta drink, I gotta eat. I might take a nappy nap. So last night it was freezing when we went to bed. And then, so I brought the little heater in, and then we woke up, both of us woke up sweating to death. And I'm like, you can turn that off, because I didn't want to get up and do it, hoping that he would. And he's like, no, it's okay. Also, you would have to pirate the ROMs, or A, pirate the ROMs, or B, figure out how to dump your ROMs. Yeah, so like I said, Chris has downloaded every game ever. Like literally for every system, even systems that I've never heard of. So I'm sure I got the ROMs. Which I'm sure are pirated, but... And Nintendo hates that. Like, if anyone is gonna be mad about some sort of pirating, it's always Nintendo. Remember they sued that one emulator guy for like $400 million that they're never gonna get from one person? Josh! Oh my gosh! As far as the law used to be, you can do whatever you want with your ROMs as long as you're not selling them. So like, if I wanted to take my little cartridge and get the game off of it, why not? We're just waiting on one more to cut, and then I can glue this on this dog and show you what it's gonna be like. So I don't know if you can tell, you can't really, but I got some glue in some extra spots. If you turn it in the light, you might be able to see it like right there. If you take a damp paper towel, like a very damp paper towel, and wipe it, it'll come off. If you do it too wet, it will not, it'll ruin the paper probably. Or maybe you just do it to the whole dog and it'll make the whole dog look fluffy. I hear the menace. Welcome back, kitty cat. But yes, I agree. Man, this cut is taking forever. We done? Hooray! Okay, so you just fold it. These two go in on each other. Gotta fold them on all the lines. These two go in, I think, like that. I don't like this paper for this, to be honest. Then you stick the little hands in here. Have you played any of the Supermassive games on the Switch? They don't look great, but they work. And it's kind of a different experience just because they look so different. So you stick the hands in there so you can figure out where you want to line things up. So here's my problem. The Switch 2. Switch 2 runs like Cyberpunk beautifully. It looks so good for being a Switch 2. But then we tried to play Borderlands 3, which is like 10 years older, and it runs like crap. So I'm confused on Y. So then we're just gonna take these little tabs, put some glue on them. Fold them over. Same goes for this one. And then the doggy's holding the Valentine. Okay, and then in order to open it so you can write in, you gotta take the little doggy's hand out of the heart that he's holding. And then I think I just ripped that on the perforation. And then it opens up. It's okay, I'll either put some glue there or some tape. Then he opens up and you can write I love you or something inside. But how cute is this? It's so cute. So I'm gonna say that this paper is not good for this craft. Some paper has some more give to it when it bends. When you bend this, it wants to rip. So I should have used the other paper that I had. But I can make this work. But it turned out so cute. All right, we are gonna find someone to raid into if you're on Twitch. We're gonna meet a new friend, I think. I like doing new friends. It looks like it's Japanese, which might be cool, but we speak English mostly here. Let's see. Let's go to the first person. Although it doesn't, I don't know if she's at her desk. Oh, and she's also German. I don't know, like, Twitch, like, sends German people to me and vice versa. I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna go to this person. Her name is Serenadia. Maybe Serenadia? Or their name, I should say. It looks like they're making a dream catcher, which is fun. So we're gonna start that raid, but thank you so much for hanging out with me while we just chilled and made dogs and cats. I am grateful that you guys are here, and that came, for those of you who came. You guys have a wonderful stream. I will be back on Monday with Squez playing probably more dual screen. And then on Wednesday I will be doing Pokemon ZA. So I hope to see you guys for both of those. And in the meantime, I will have some shorts out on YouTube. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.